You know, we're making art here.
Sup, gigglers?
Gary, fix the Wi-Fi.
Manifest that shit.
We can't be managed. I mean, the day just got away from me.
What's up, my holding a grudge gigglers? My grudgy gigglers.
You know, and I just thought of one. We've never said grasshopper.
That's really good.
And that's like sweet.
You don't have to like outdo the one I did.
No,
that took me forever to come up with the grudge one.
Different options. I mean,
Okay.
you do one twice a week.
I know, I am running out. There's only so many G words.
You've done the same one a lot.
You repeat, and you let me repeat. And
Yeah.
you're like, oh, that's a good one.
Thank you.
So Women of Sound of the Week has gotten out of control.
Yeah.
Everyone
They're
is-
now nominating
They're
themselves.
nominating themselves.
I'm
in
like,
a
I
great
could
way.
have Googled that. So we can't actually put you as Woman of STEM.
But shout out to, first of all, I didn't watch the Kentucky Derby.
Neither did anyone. Is that a thing?
People, I guess, watched.
They do. Okay.
And the first woman trainer won.
Yes,
when
I saw that.
When I first heard that, I thought they meant like the woman riding the horse. The jockey. And then I started to think, why the fuck is every jockey 5'2", 110 pounds, and they're all men?
Yeah.
They should just be a bunch of Sabrina Carpenters.
Right.
And the girls would crush it as jockeys, but there's not one jockey that's a woman.
I feel like the girls are like, nah.
Also, I feel like the girls don't want to like force horses to do things
Yeah,
they don't
I
want to
think-
do. Like the men they like to control, where girls are like, if the horse wants to eat a dandelion, let him eat a dandelion.
Do you know that they walk the horses out with their horse best friend so that they're not stressed walking to like the stable that they take off from?
Wait, that's me and you on Jimmy Fallon.
No, literally. I was like, I have a horse best friend.
Wait.
I literally go places with my horse best friend. Like, wait, speaking of Jimmy Fallon, I saw him this weekend.
Wait, tell me everything.
I went to the like F1 like pre-race at like the preliminary. I have no idea what it was.
Yeah, there's
All
so
I know
many-
is I wore a linen set.
Which a linen set is always a risk.
Yeah, because like you literally get in the Uber to go there, and then you get out and you're like, I'm a wrinkled mess.
One thing people hate is wrinkles. One thing that'll get them worked up online is a wrinkle.
People have said some of the meanest things to me ever because my pants were wrinkled.
Also, is everyone out here just like ironing every second of the day?
The internet made me buy a steamer closet. I'm like, guys, I can't be steaming all day long. Same with like things getting tailored. They're like, it doesn't fit. I'm like, is everyone running to the tailor the minute they buy something from Zara? Like, give me a fucking break.
So you're in your gorgeous white linen set.
Anyway, I'm in my gorgeous white linen set. I'm 2 cocktails deep. I see Jimmy Fallon from across the way, and I'm like, my first instinct is always like,
Don't say anything.
yeah, you won't remember who I am.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not going to even put you in that awkward position.
Because that would, I don't know if you could like survive that kind of interaction.
I'd melt because but I always start being like, I don't know if you remember me.
Yes,
and like,
you don't
then
assume.
usually someone will cut me off if they're like, don't be stupid. We'd like just talk.
Yeah.
So whatever, I see him and I go up to him and he's like, oh my God, like, what are you doing here? And I don't know why. I was just like, I'm all over. I don't know what I'm doing here.
You smoking a cigarette? You're like, I've been around these streets.
And like, I have a slick back pony, and that's all I was in charge of for the day.
It is funny how these random sporting events, like the celebs that come out.
Yeah, it was fun. But my biggest takeaway from the weekend was a girl on TikTok was like, it's my 28th birthday. That girl, Maddie, you know, that blonde girl we know, that Maddie
Oh,
girl.
yes.
She was like, oh, it's my 28th birthday and whatever.
Which is crazy because in my head, she's my age. But I mean, like, we're the same age.
Right,
Like,
that's
she's
what
not my age. I'm her age.
Exactly.
Yeah, 20. I'm turning
She's not
28.
our age.
She's not our age.
We're her age.
We're all 28.
I felt so compelled I commented.
What'd you say?
I said 28 was my, hands down, my favorite year of my 20s by far. Doesn't even compare to another year. 28 is just such a good age because you're too far from 30 for people to be like, oh my God, you're almost 30.
Mm-hmm.
But you're also too far away from 25 so people respect you.
Wow.
They're like, oh, she's a woman.
You nailed it.
I feel like you start to be a woman. You get a different confidence, I feel like, at year 28.
Yeah.
And then it's all downhill from there. But anyway.
I was thinking about aging and how I'm like, aging sucks. Like you get older, you lose strength, you lose how you look, whatever. You get happier.
In so many different situations.
Every video I've seen of women in their 40s, 50s, 60s, is just being like, guys, your 20s is the worst mental health of your life.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the amount of women
Just
that
get
are
through
hotter
it.
after having children.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do you do that?
Also, there's a hotness that comes with liking yourself.
So
That's some woo-woo shit. Yo,
So
Jimmy Fallon?
oh yeah, we had like a quick convo and he was great. But anyway, so I'm talking. So whatever, this girl posts this video that she's turning 28 and I'm like, oh my God, I love 28. And then I'm sitting and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, when I turned 29, something happened and I was like, I'm allergic to alcohol. Like I could no longer drink from 29, 30, 31, 32. I'm now 33. In the past like 4 to 5 months, I've been experimenting. Like, can I drink? Mm-hmm. Mama's back.
Oh,
okay.
No.
Everyone should prepare for this summer because I had a cocktail and I was like, okay, I feel good. But usually I can take one cocktail and then I was like, let me try another one. So I have another cocktail and I'm like, guys, are we going out tonight? Like,
what kind of cocktail?
Actually, it was really annoying. We were at like a Carbone sponsored something, like I don't even know what it was. And so I asked for a Hugo Spritz and they were like, we only have Carbone Spritzes. And I'm like, guys.
That's like when you say
you
I want
don't though, because you have all the ingredients back there.
Yeah.
I hate when places
You're
do
like,
that.
can I have a Sprite? And they're like, we only have.
They're like, well, it is a Hugo Spritz, but it has like grit. I'm like, okay,
also,
whatever.
I have no idea what a Hugo Spritz is.
It's like Saint Germain. That's all I know.
But like, you're like, I don't know either, but I want
it. I don't need to know. I'm not the one making it. I don't need to know what's in it. So I had 3 cocktails.
Yeah.
And I went home and took a nap. It was the best ever.
You know what's crazy? I came here today to announce something as well. I'm hungover.
Who are we?
But this is the thing. I'm actually, oh my God. Whenever I would drink, you guys know I love sleep. Whenever I drink in my 20s, I always wake up at 7 a.m. It's like a weird thing.
I know people like you.
Because normally I sleep till 10:30, 7 a.m. I'm up and my body refuses. And then I feel like kind of
a little anxiety.
My body's just like, something weird happened last night and we're a little scared.
Yeah.
And then I wake up and then I, like right now I'm okay, but it's going to hit me in like 4 hours. I'm going to be like, I've been hit by a car.
Yep. Well, I was supposed to go out Saturday night, but I got home and I looked at Joe and I was like,
you're not doing it 2 a day.
Order a pizza.
Yeah.
Like I'm not redoing my glam. That's insane.
Oh my God. Well, the mental fortitude you have to like go out, perform, be hilarious and likable.
Yeah.
And
I was
make everyone's day.
chatting.
Come back home and then do it again, not in one day.
No. I feel like I've talked to so many girls that are like, oh, I don't drink either. And not because like of like a substance issue, but it's like, oh, my stomach hurts or like I vomit or whatever. And I genuinely think it was my anxiety taking over so much. And I truly feel like my body's like I needed this past year to get my like body re-regulated from the past like 3 years. And I think that's why I can drink again because I'm like so much calmer and like.
I love how you're like, guys, if you get mentally healthy, you can
get drunk again.
You could binge alcohol
You
again.
can become an alcoholic again.
Well,
Wait, you haven't even said anything
about your
my hair.
Your bangs.
Oh, yeah.
You have bangs? Your hair's... Is that real?
I've had bangs.
I know, but this is like fresh bang?
Oh, yeah. I did maybe trim them like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Actually, they could even be trimmed even
Your
more.
hair's insanely long.
Well, I can do this better. This was my first time trying I have a new product. New product alert. Just like a random Hot Tools, but everyone has a crimper now. The thing to do now is crimp.
Wait, what? I thought we just got the other hot
Yeah,
roller.
well, you have to have different versions.
But
of
also
your
the crimp,
vibe.
not the like... It has to be like a big crimp, not
It's
like a
a
little...
3-prong crimp.
Okay, because I've done the other crimp and you look like you're an 80s
And
singer.
I didn't do the appropriate steps prior, but once I get the hang of it, it's over for you bitches.
Why do I feel like everyone's trying so hard to look like they just woke up out of bed with their
It's our
hair?
aesthetic.
But this is just how I woke up, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, this is my hair. I got rained on at the bar last night.
What is this podcast?
No, like
We're rained on at the bar on a Sunday night. Whenever I went out on a Sunday night, my mom would be like, really, Paige?
But you know
Sunday?
why I like the Gigglers is because there was a moment where I was going to cancel and I go, the Gigglers need this from me. They need the story.
Okay, well, before you tell the story, let's actually preface the story. So Friday night, everyone has the most ambitions ever. We get a text message from Stassi Schroeder, group chat. Hey, when can we hang out this weekend? We figure out that Sunday night is our night. That's when all three of us are free. Sunday morning comes, I wake up and I'm like, you thought like I can't go out tonight to a dinner or something. So I'm on FaceTime with Hannah and I'm like, I'm gonna text in the group chat and say that I can't go. And in my head, I'm like, if I can't go, my friend's not going. Like, she's also busy. I literally said in the group chat, don't hang out without me. I'm too tired. I can't come. Crickets. And then I'm laying in bed. A couple hours later, I go to FaceTime Hannah, no answer.
Which never happens.
I go, if this bitch went out and didn't even say, oh, by the way, me and Stassi are. I'm like, so you went out of the group chat. You texted on your guys' own and was like, she's a loser. She's not coming. What's our plan? Because maybe I would have rallied, thrown my hair up in a top knot of some sort.
How dare you right now turn this on me? Because you got out of it and I was protecting you, not forcing you to come out with us.
And that's a different perspective.
And there's two sides to every story.
I didn't look at it from that lens. Thank you
and
so
you're like,
much.
you left me out. I'm like, you literally got out of it before me.
I mean, and we all know you could have texted like, I'm still going, and I could have been like, have fun, bitch. Like, I'm.
So it was raining.
That was crazy. You want to know what? That was my first thought waking up in the morning. I was like, it's gonna rain all
My
day.
thing also, I didn't go out Saturday because I was fully prepared for this. This was my
Sunday.
social event of the weekend. And also, I've been touring my whole life. So I'm like, I'm a rock star and I have an open weekend and and Des was gone and Butter and I can only talk so long.
Right.
So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go out. And I don't know what people order at the bar nowadays. I got nervous. I almost ordered apple juice.
What did you order?
I said, I got my classic vodka soda with a little pineapple on top. And I think everyone's going to laugh at me and everyone goes, genius. So then I'm feeling myself. I'm like, I'm back. She's back. But I'm such a slow drinker that my like ice melts all the time.
Well, because you're talking so much. Where, see, I'm a fast drinker because I'm like, I don't want to participate.
I'm talking. Everyone else is getting other drinks. I'm behind. They think I'm not fun. I'm like, I'm coordinating a conversation.
Yeah.
I'm the host. Like, I'm the MC. I'm the MC of the event. I'm asking people questions. I'm tagging along. I'm getting people involved who weren't involved. Like, I am orchestrating.
Wait, literally
social
anytime
gatherings.
I've ever been in a group
I'm the host
setting.
of a reunion. I'm Andy Cohen.
You do get this weird, like almost like, okay, I gotta work.
I'm
like,
responsible.
I'm like, we were invited to a dinner. You don't have to make a speech.
No.
Hannah, you don't have to make a speech. You're like, no, people are waiting for my speech.
Like, have I ever just like disappeared in the background of a group setting? Never in my life. Where that is your role.
Yeah, which is, I think, why I feel so comfortable with you, because I'm like, I've yet to find a man. I'm like, you go, you do it, you be in charge. Well, because one, I hate that. But with you, I'm like, yes, she's in charge. I wonder what that is, that I can't let a man take control because I'm like, you're taking away my rights.
Yeah.
But when it's like your best friend, you're like, you
It's
go,
empowering.
you do it. How many times have I been like, you go first?
Every time. Well, actually, you don't even
Even
tell me.
walking
I
in
just
the
know.
door, I'm like, you go
I
first.
just know. Well, I don't read the comments, but someone commented on something being like, I don't understand how they're actually friends. They're so different. And I'm like, okay, first of all, like,
A Tale as Old as Time. What? Watch any Mary-Kate and Ashley movie.
100%. But like, we're different, but we're different in a way where like you still see us in the same friend group.
Hannah, we're really
Not
different.
Not
I think
different.
we've made it a bit that like we're so different.
Yeah.
But like if you get in there and to our core, it's the same DNA.
And someone was like, they're both Italian. That's their whole thing. And I'm like, sorry for having a brand.
So sorry for having ancestors. What do you want me to tell my great grandma to go
Do you want me to say I'm something else? Sorry, I have an identity.
Speaking of being Italian, I watched Green Book over the weekend.
Oh, I have to watch. It won like an Oscar.
I haven't watched it since it came out.
Yeah. So good.
Literally one of the best movies of our time. Anyway, that was a little.
Everyone watched
Small
Green Book.
anecdote. It was new on Netflix. I was like, yeah.
Oh, I was thinking how two friends, we always, if they're like the same, they annoy each other, but like you need your friend to be different from you, and like to the point where like we're in a marriage and like I am the boyfriend. Like I've fully taken on all the roles of the man one, and like it really makes our relationship work. Like I wake up in the morning and I literally treat you like my girlfriend. I'm like, is she comfortable? Does she like the routine right now? Is she okay? And like that's why our relationship functions well, because like we have
each other's backs.
Yes, we have each other's backs.
You know, so many times like me and Hannah will call each other and like we'll gossip, and there's, you know, this is what I can this is what I can compare it to. You know, when you go out to dinner with a couple,
Yes.
and maybe you and your significant other have had a little tiff a couple days prior, or even like the morning prior, or like you're like, I want this to change or I want that to change, and then you go out to dinner with a couple and you are like, I'm in a perfect relationship. What was my point?
Are you saying that we're good friends?
Oh, yeah.
I go, back to me. Let's get
So I feel like every time we get on the phone to gossip,
you're like, oh, thank you.
I'm like, oh my God, Hannah, there are other best friends out there that are just like, it's not it. It's not it. And then one of them should get out. They should both get out. But I feel so secure with you after I'm around other girls, because I'm like, you guys aren't real friends. And you wouldn't know what it's like to be in a real friendship. It's the same like when you get home from dinner and you're like, to your boyfriend or your husband or whatever, you're like, wait, we do love each other.
Also, the fact that we like never get photos taken of us unless it's like we had to be in an event that like contractually we had to get photos is good friends too. It's like, it's not performative. It's like, you know, those performative friends who are like out having fun together again, out having fun together. I'm like,
well, we're also in our 30s now. Like we wouldn't post that even. Like you change once you get in your 30s. You're like, I don't need to perform that I'm out having fun because I'm out having fun.
Yes.
Where like in your 20s, you want people
you're
to
like,
have this idea
fun, right?
of you.
Is this fun? This is fun. I also think that we don't actually like people besides gigglers. So I was telling you, like, the reason social media is so annoying is because it's like waking up and then having to walk into a party and have people talking to you don't want to talk to. That's what scrolling your phone feels like. That's why I follow cat accounts and Architect Digest.
It's so funny because like being in Miami, same with New York City, but being in Miami, there's like some of the most beautiful girls you've ever seen in your life. And they're like walking down the street and like their tits are out and they're just like, they have like the cutest little dog. And anytime I'm like on a walk with Joe and I see like a hot girl, in my head I'm like, this girl's a giggler. Like I can just tell. And so every time a girl will walk by and then like notice it's me, like I feel like we have like a weird eye thing. And then I like kind of turn to him and I'm like, are all the gigglers just the hottest girl you've ever seen in your life?
Literally.
No, I met two the other day. I was like, guys,
gorgeous.
Get on a runway. Get out of here. What are you doing at the dog park?
And then I met some gigglers who were here for F1 and they were like, oh, we're like head of marketing for whatever and we're the bosses. And I was like, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously. Also, I just have to do a quick showing of my
shoe.
Moose knuckle shoe. Steve Madden.
Take it off. Put it on the table.
It's too sticky under there. It's too, I feel like that would. Also, you're trying to lower my wikifeet rating. I know exactly what you're doing. Okay, for people who don't know, Paige is like a 4.9 in wikifeet.
4.7, I think.
No, it's 4.9. I checked recently. And I'm 4.8. But you are out here like, you're actually
Am
like
I showing my feet that much?
You post your full grid post.
Is my
what?
foot? Oh, yeah.
And I was like, she's not even trying to hide it at this point. That she's like, you would make actual money on
There should be no billionaires, so I'm giving my feet for free. Okay, it would actually be unfair.
But I have to say, these moose knuckle shoes, first time I wore them, I didn't know that they actually go in between your toe and the other. I thought it was just aesthetic.
Oh,
I feel violated right now. It feels like I'm wearing a thong.
It's giving. To me, it feels like toe socks. I've actually never even tried one on.
It's invasive for sure.
Yeah,
but then I kind of like it. I'm kind of like, is this fun?
There's
intrusiveness happening.
You won't wear a thong,
but I'll wear a toe thong.
But you'll literally put it in between your toes
because it's ugly and it's not for men. That's why I'll do it. Thongs are for men. Are thongs for men? Are thongs pick me?
No, they're not.
Then why do you wear them?
Because I think they're more comfortable. And I don't want my underwear to show in any pants. So I never have to think about my underwear showing in pants because I only have thongs.
You're a slut. At what point did you
Do you know Daphne brand made made granny panties?
As they should.
For you.
As they should. Wait, when did you first start wearing thongs?
I think high school.
Did Kim say anything? Was Kim like did you go to Victoria's Secret?
Yeah, here's the thing. Kim and I
love a thong.
We were working, okay? Like, we were putting outfits together on Monday for Friday night football games. Like, we had we were running a business. We knew which days we went to the mall.
Maybe if you knew what a business was,
maybe if you had a business, you'd be passionate about it. So, like, Kim and I were working. We never got into, like, the weeds of...
The whys.
No, me and my mom in high school never got into the weeds of like a daughter fighting with their mom. Like we just didn't do that because we were all business.
Yeah.
Like,
but she was like, this capri requires this thong.
Yes. Like she told me what to do. I did it. But then I gave back to her like, I need X, Y, and Z. I need salmon on Tuesday nights. Like, certainly, like we had a very working relationship.
See, my mom was like, hey, are you going to start shaving above your knee ever? And I was like, I didn't know that was a thing. And she's like, never mind. And I was like, okay, don't ever bring that up
I was
again.
shaving top, bottom in 5th grade.
Yeah. No, my mom was like, I think shaving should be a thing we should start if you want. But if you're uncomfortable with it, it's fine.
Well, if you want to really talk about like girly, every Saturday morning.
Oh, I can't wait to tell you my Saturday morning go.
Every Saturday morning, my mom would run the bath. And she would mix up some type of potion that she would put all over her face.
With her.
And in our, like, the house I grew up in, like, you could, like, step into the tub. So it was almost like there was, like, a bench outside the tub. Mm-hmm. And so I would lay on the bench and she would, like, shave. And she would essentially be actually getting ready for Saturday night. But she would be doing this, like, all Saturday. So, like, to me in my head, Saturdays were like you were grooming. You groomed yours. And so that's why now Sundays I'm like, I try my products and I do my hair oil.
Saturday morning, my dad wakes me up. It's go time. He's written a chart.
Never saw my dad on a Saturday. Didn't even know he was allowed to be alive on a Saturday.
My dad woke me up sweating. So in his bedroom, he had a treadmill and weights. So it was actually so cute. He'd draw this chart that showed all the weights and exercises I had to do with stretching in between. And when I finished it, I had to check. So he'd be working out and I'd be working out. And we'd be doing weights. What
age?
At like 8. And then I would run on the treadmill and I'd blast the Space Jam soundtrack. And that was our Saturday morning.
You were an Olympian athlete.
Yes, it was crazy. And then sometimes we lived right by Prospect Park. So sometimes he'd be like, we're doing laps in the park. And we'd run together around the park until I was like too tired. And if someone like passed us, he'd be like, we got to get them. And we'd be like racing random people.
Kim and I's only cardio, Crossgates Mall, Saturday afternoon.
And then he would take me to tennis.
Our Saturdays couldn't have been more different.
Then we get home and then eat some pasta. That was probably similar.
Yeah, that was definitely similar.
Yeah, but the Saturday mornings blasting Space Jam, just like imagining I was going to win the US Open. That was what I did.
Wow, you have ambition.
Babe, you have ambition too, but it was for beauty.
That's true.
And
mine was vain.
Yours
but it's so fun. Mine is so fun.
You guys know we live and die by Revolve. When I don't want to overthink it because there's so much going on, I go to Revolve, I find whatever event I'm going to, it has all the curated recommendations, and I order all the stuff I want to try on, and then I'm so bad at returning things. Mm-hmm. Returns are so easy, and shipping is so fast. Like, it really got me out of so many pinches and pickles.
Also, yeah, when you're like last minute, you could also know you have an event coming up and you've ordered something for it and then you're like, I hate everything. And Revolve will always come in handy because their shipping, it's just like, it's next level.
They have like a festival shop that like I think went off during Coachella.
Oh my God, I'm sure. I love when they break it down to like vacation, work, festival, because you're like, yep, this is what I'm doing. This is where I'm going.
Yeah.
And I actually just wore this like black cutout dress from Revolve, and it was super last minute. I had to go to a dinner. Came beautiful, fit, gorgeous, love.
I recently got shoes because you have an outfit. Well, this never happened to you, but you have an outfit and you're like, I did not think about the shoes and I need it.
That's never happened to me.
And they have all the brands I actually wear in one place. So you don't have to go to like a bazillion websites. All the brands are there. I love my A-Gold barrel jeans that I got there. I like live in them. And then also I'll randomly get like skincare sometimes.
So whether it's a girls' night, a date, or you're running into your ex but thriving, Revolve has it. Go to revolve.com/giggly and use code giggly for 15% off your first order. Offer ends May 19th, so don't miss out. Actually, I meant to tell the gigglers because I've never like been in warm weather for as long as I have been the past couple of months. Do you use a it's like really not going to be interesting at all. It's just like legit girl stuff.
Yeah,
logistics. Yeah, this is like serious. Do you use a leave-in conditioner?
I've so many times bought it trying to be that person, but I never have convinced myself.
I can't not use a leave-in conditioner.
Do you use it in the shower?
No, when I get out, I put it in.
And then do you have to wash it out?
No, you leave it in.
Really?
Leave-in conditioner.
Do you spray it on?
No, I use the Crown Affair one, and I really like it. I've
Crown
tried
Affair.
A couple, and this one is my favorite.
And you think it works?
I think it works, but like, okay, perfect example is like I didn't put it in last night because I was going to do a hair mask, and then I fell asleep. And so I feel like my ends are a little like, and this is air dried. And then I did my crimp.
I have been getting some TikToks being like, I'll buy anything Paige DeSorbo recommends. And like, I fear, we've lost the plot. I fear girls are spending all their money on random shit that you're
It's not random. It's fun stuff that I like that really works.
Yeah, and then 6 months later, you're like, guys, I actually hate it. And it's a hairspray that I've been using on my pussy.
No, now you have me thinking. I think I'm going to do a TikTok every week of like products that I've used that week that I like and I don't like.
Please, actually, please. That would be so good. But also that is our newsletter too. Like the newsletter.
Oh, right. Yeah, but like you can't see me in the newsletter. And so like some things like you would know.
I think you should. Well, because one thing about you is you will be trying everything.
I will be trying everything. And every season I like to change my makeup bag. Like, okay, we use that blush now for the past 3 months. Let's switch it up. Summer's coming. My makeup bag is different.
You're an actual influencer.
It's my hobby.
Yeah.
Some girl like Giggler DM'd me something like, I forget what she even said, but basically calling me like ridiculous. And then she was like, but like in a nice way. And then she was like, and then I remembered that's just your hobby. So like keep going.
Let her have joy.
Yeah, let her
it
like
sparks
have fun
joy.
on a Sunday evening.
But we're so opposite. I don't believe in any product. I think it's all made up. I think it's all marketing.
Except the other day I texted you and I said, I really think you should get microneedling.
Which
it's
I'm
really
gonna
good.
do.
And you were like,
your
yeah,
skin
I'm gonna
looks
do
really
it.
good, actually.
I really enjoy it. And you're really you don't even see the benefits until you've done it like 2 or 3 times.
That's how they get you.
I go back.
You don't see the benefits unless you do it 800 times. The movie gets really good like 40 minutes in.
That's how I feel with laser hair removal. They're like, don't worry, it'll be gone in 20 years.
Actually, laser hair removal saved my life because I had an ingrown hair problem.
Yeah, like your bikini line.
Since I was little, because I was running and sweating everywhere, I was getting these like horrible.
And I was exfoliating at 8.
See, I didn't know what exfoliating was. I also was using Nair, which I think that started COVID. Actually,
oh my
Chernobyl,
God, I forgot.
Chernobyl is from Nair. My mom and I had a Nair phase where we'd be like Nair time, and the room would smell like Chernobyl.
This is so niche and so Italian. Did you ever bleach?
No,
Never.
like your butthole.
No, like. Nope.
Which I still don't understand what's going on.
But you know what? I do have a couple friends who
Are you talking about bleach your butthole hair or skin? I thought it was bleach your butthole hair.
Definitely not.
Then what?
It's your skin.
What? Who even knows what color their butthole's skin is? How do you even see
The person
that?
that's back there.
I've never once, and guys, I'm not trying to be pick me, but like, I hear men talk a lot.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm in circles where men talk in front of me like I'm a boy.
Yeah.
Never once have they been like, she was really hot, but then like, her asshole like wasn't bleached. Like they don't.
I think about that sometimes when like I don't shave. I'm like, he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't even know where he is. Please. I'm like, he's fine.
It's hard telling people they need to bleach their butthole.
I think like a lot of people do it. In my 20s, I had like 2 friends that like did it consistently.
Oh, there's upkeep required?
I believe so. Because I think it fades. What were we talking about before that we got to this?
How did we get here?
Oh, because you don't really have like dark hair.
You know, when I dyed my hair blonde that one time,
Yeah.
I could see a mustache. Because our hair's dark, it almost like all blends. But if you were blonde, you'd be like, oh, I have a mustache.
Before laser hair removal, I used to bleach my arms and my like hair on my face, like in high school.
I love that for you. Who did it?
Myself.
You're actually an artist.
No, Sally Hansen. I'd like mix it up every Friday night before I went to like the football game. I would be like bleaching. And my girlfriends in high school would always be like, oh my God, like the hair around your forehead is always like lighter than your real hair. And I would just be like, genetics. But really it was because I was bleaching like any facial hair, but I would never tell anyone that because no one was as Italian as I was. So I wouldn't say, they were like all blonde. I was friends with in high school. Everyone was blonde hair, blue eyes, and had the biggest boobs in the world. And then it was me. You were like never.
Literally Audrey Hepburn and a bunch of Marilyn Monroes.
Yes.
I don't know how you survived
like
that.
Stephanie didn't.
Thank you for speaking up about that.
Thank you, because my best friend Stephanie is like Irish and German and God knows what. She does not have a single hair like on her body.
When my mom went to Cornell, shout out to my smart mom, she was like one of the few Italians.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like sorry, I just like my mom has dark hair.
Can I actually talk shit about my husband?
I've been waiting.
So as you guys know, Des got his knee surgery. So to get his knee surgery, they shaved his leg.
Okay.
One of his legs. So it's been like a week and a half. And he looked at me and he's like, look at my leg. And I'm like, what? And he's like, look at it. I'm like, what do you want to show me?
No
His hair hadn't grown back.
Your kids are going to be really lucky. Well, let's hope that
they take after him.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there and I have a 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah.
And I shaved earlier that morning.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's just crazy.
My kids are like already hairy. That's how hairy I am. I'm already booking my daughter laser hair removal.
Come out as a hairball, just like it's just a bunch
Kitty's gonna birth her, and it's just hair.
Wait, kids who come out with like full dark.
Yeah, it's gonna be my child.
So cute. Yeah.
My children's gonna come out with like full ringlets and like ask me where the leave-in conditioner is.
He's gonna have a mustache.
Yeah.
Did I talk about my dermaplane incident with the TSA agent?
I think that one slipped through the cracks. I'm not sure that we've heard that.
Okay, so as you guys know, not to brag,
I mean, that is a weapon.
I'm flying.
Yeah.
5 times a week sometimes. I have it down to a science. I know exactly what to do to make everything smooth. So it's always the end of the tour that shit starts to go awry. It's like the universe stops protecting me.
They're like, go home now.
They're like, let it go.
Your aura is
You're
across
burnt.
the country.
You're burnt.
Yeah.
You're, what do they say? Cropped? No, you're
chopped.
So I'm in fucking, where the fuck was I?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
North Carolina, I think. Yeah. And my luggage gets pulled to the VIP line.
Yeah.
Pulled to the side.
Great way to put it. They need to take a second look.
And immediately I actually get furious. Like I get a little Karen in the head of like, I do this every week. Why is this now?
Yeah.
Like what's different? And like, cause they actually,
what could you have possibly found that the
something
hundreds
different.
didn't?
Yeah. Like, oh, you guys have seen something. Anyway. So it's this like 35-year-old guy and he's just doing his job. And he was like, do you have any liquids? And I'm like, no, I'm not fucking dumb. I fly every day. Like I'm not, I mean, I didn't talk like that, but I was just like, no, I only have my Dunkin refreshers.
Yeah.
And he's like looking through everything. And obviously my bag is a fucking mess. So they open it up and you get exposed and it's just bad. And I'm like, there's no way he's going to shut this. Like, you know how hard it was? And I'm just sitting there like, this is so fucking. And he can't find anything. So I'm like, this is on you guys. Like, what did you're the one who got me here. You're asking me what the problem is when you said there's a problem. You tell me what the problem is. So finally he's looking through my makeup bag and I was like, whatever. And he pulls out my dermaplane racer and he's looking at it for like 3 minutes.
No, this could be an entire show.
So, and I'm looking at him because I'm annoyed. So I'm not giving him anything. I'm not explaining. He's just looking at it. And finally he looks at me and goes, what is this? And I go, sometimes I get these little goat hairs on the bottom of my chin.
You said this?
I said, sometimes I get little hairs and it takes the hairs off my chin. And he looks at me and he's like,
it's essentially a really thin razor.
yeah. So then he starts like trying to take it apart. And it's like a nice dermaplane. It's like a heavy one. Like it's one of those things that I got like 3 years ago. It probably doesn't work anymore.
Do you ever dermaplane your eyebrows?
I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm scared. I have like intrusive thoughts that I'd be like, what if I just...
Yeah.
So
because I feel like it would be so, like, why don't people do that more? Because
it's harder to control it, I think.
But is it essentially shaving? I don't know. Whatever.
So he's looking at me, I'm looking at him. He like doesn't trust me or something.
Yeah.
So he goes, hold on one sec. Gets his manager holding my weapon.
Yep.
And he's basically go up to her. He's like, is this a gun? Like he's talking to the lady. It was a full 15 minutes of him talking to this woman, deciding. So he comes back and I go, look, sir, I've been flying with this weapon for 6 months now, and it's never been a problem. Why is it getting flagged now? And he's like, well, technically it is a razor and you're not allowed to have razors. And he takes it apart and you could pull, he goes, see, this is, I'm like, well, you just broke it. And he's like, okay, well, do you want it without the razor? And I go, no, you just broke
it's not.
Now it's just.
I want the plastic wand.
Now it's a plastic wand. So
I have enough microplastics in me, sir. I'm not like taking this now for the rest of my journey. You've stolen the good part.
So he's like, sorry, you can't have your full sword. And I was just like, okay, you win.
It's crazy because I have a razor in my carry-on all the time.
It never gets, I've never gotten it. So like, it was this huge deal. And then I was at the point where I was like, do I, just for women, argue that like this is important to have in our bags? And that like, also,
and you know what? I do need a razor on me at all times because people are crazy.
Also,
speaking of not all men, I got into the Uber this morning and my
Uber
name says just P, just the letter P. And I get in the Uber and he was like, oh, what's P for? Like Patricia? And I was like, oh, no, my name is Paige, but I put P because I don't want the person to know if I'm a girl or a boy, like before I get out there. And I did say get out there. I don't know why. Before I really get going. And he like started laughing and he was like, oh, yeah, that's actually really smart. You never know. So then I'm in the back of the Uber and I'm like, you don't ever know. Do we know right now though? Like, are we both in like...
You go, you never know, but do I know?
Are we in agreement right now that we're not going to know? We're going to know that you're going to take me to the destination, I'm going to get out, and then you're going to leave. Like, we're not going to do this on a Monday morning at 8 a.m. But I was like, wow, a grown man whose job is to drive people around was like, really smart idea because you never know. That's scary. It's so scary.
That, the person...
He's like, yeah, no, these people are fucking nuts. And they'll take people.
He's like, you know how easily I could fucking take you right now?
Do you
remember when you'd get off at airports? Well, they're still there, and people would just be like, hey, do you want to ride? Do you want to ride?
Do you want a car?
I don't know how it happened, but I was at a young age, and I couldn't get a taxi, and some guy was like, hey, and he just like seemed nice, and it was like a white van, and I remember thinking like, this is the last time I'm ever going to see my family, and I didn't have... my cell phone was dead, or like one of the situations that I'm like, only I would find myself.
Like,
my cell phone was dead. I was in a white van. I don't know directions.
You're like, should I just suffocate myself, or are you gonna do it? You want me to just? I'll start it. I mean, you literally gave it to them on a goddamn platter. He like slides the van door open.
It almost was like, this is boring. This is too easy. I want a little bit of a fight or something. I was like, take this how I go.
He calls his boss. He's like, she wants to come with us. So I don't know what to do. Actually, Nikki Glaser in her special this past weekend was like talking about how American women aren't getting sex trafficked as much as like European women, which fine, whatever, they are hotter, but every single day I'm like, someone's trying to take me.
Does she say in the bathroom stalls,
like
in the women's stalls, it's always like if you're being sex trafficked, where it's like in the men's stalls, it's like,
do you want a cig?
Yeah. Do you want a blowjob?
The weather is cloudy today. Like,
what does it say in their stalls?
I don't know.
We both
are getting our nails done today.
We are. What color are you doing?
I'm going to do the same thing, but now I've roped myself into being your assistant when it comes to your nails and toes. Now my guy texts me when I make an appointment. He goes, what about Hannah? I go, well, let me check.
You know what? That made my day because someone's looking out for me. Someone cares about me because other people didn't believe in me. They were like, I see her nail journey and I don't want to be a part of it.
I've got you on a strict regimen.
And I actually like waited for you. Like I was like,
this is the longest I've ever gone. I've gone like 6 weeks.
It's pretty crazy.
It's disgusting.
But me and you both watched at least the beginning of the documentary.
Should I Marry a Murderer?
Should I Marry a Murderer?
I keep falling asleep. I thought it was AI. I thought she was AI.
Because she's so expressive.
Yeah, I actually had to go back in the beginning and I was like, did they do a warning?
She should have her own podcast. She's really charismatic.
There's also something about like a British documentary that I'm just like,
it's Scottish.
Oh.
And the whole time they say Melder, and they couldn't Melder. Did I marry Melder?
Yeah.
Melder.
I was on my phone for most of it.
Scottish people, it's an incredible accent. I can't.
Yeah.
I think you were having trouble understanding possibly. But if you don't, okay, it's incredible. This is an incredible documentary because it's literally about how long will you stay with a guy if he's 6'4". She brings it up multiple times. She's like, but he's 6'4", and he's 6'4", and he's 6'4". And she literally is like, he took a, okay, fast forward if you don't want to hear what happened, but she meets this guy on Tinder, 6'4", and she's sold.
Yep.
And he loves her. And then he's like, I have to tell you something. And it's funny when a guy says, I have to tell you something, you like, your life flashes before your eyes.
Yeah.
You're like, of all the horrible things, like, what could it be?
See, I usually know. I'm like, I've been waiting. Yeah.
Oh, you finally want to?
I'm like, why don't you tell me? You're kidding. And when was that? Yeah, we already knew. The group chat knew, okay?
So this guy's like drinking and driving with his twin, who's also 6'4", which I think adds to the lore.
Yeah.
Like maybe, whatever, threesome, whatever. Okay, so he kills an old man and hits him with the car, which like, look.
Oh, that's how he killed him?
You didn't watch the documentary at all, babe. That was literally 2 minutes in. That was the whole entire premise. Did I marry a murderer? You didn't watch it.
I couldn't understand that.
It was actually shown in a visual that he hit him with the car. So.
I was on TikTok. I was multitasking. Kitty was getting brushed.
I was buying a crumper.
At the same time that me and you are getting our nails done, Kitty will also be getting her nails done.
You got a groomer to come to your house?
Yes. Well, she goes into like a little van. She gets sex trafficked.
Oh, she's allowed to go
She goes into a little, yes, she's an animal.
She's like, Mom, have you checked this guy's license?
She goes down in her Louis Vuitton case and she's like, I don't think
Butter
so.
would never.
Well, I want to get her like her nails trimmed, her paws trimmed.
Does she get a gloss?
Get her hair washed for like the summer.
Yeah.
So like every like 3 months, 10 weeks usually, I get her a little spa day. She loves it. Kitty loves getting brushed. It's her hobby.
And then when she walks back in the house, like, is she like, stop looking?
Yeah,
Stop looking.
she
at me.
knows.
So anyway, this guy hit an old man with his car, which, look, drunk driving is beyond fucked up.
Yeah.
And he knew that, like, he's in trouble. So he
Kills him on accident.
Also, when you're drunk driving, assume you're going to kill someone.
Right.
But, like, he drunk drove.
Drunk driving is really, really annoys me because I'm like, it's one thing I just never have like done. I've never been in the situation to drunk drive.
Well,
honestly.
I never drink and I never drive. So
You can't drive.
There's 0%
I
chance
can't
it can
drink.
happen to me.
Yeah.
And growing up in the city, we had a lot less drunk driving incidents because none of us had licenses. So it's crazy how, like, in a suburb, how many kids get in trouble. But anyway.
And they can't drive to beginning.
Don't drink and drive and stop smoking cigarettes. It's not cool. I don't care if Addison Rae did it. Anyway, I'm everyone's mom today.
Yeah.
So they hit the guy and they realize he's still fucking alive. But instead of calling an ambulance, they like change their clothes and they bury him.
Alive?
I don't know if he was alive, but he had died by that point. But in like the 40 minutes that he was dying, he could have been saved. So she's like, oh, this is layers of diabolical.
Yeah.
But then she's like, he is 6'4". And
Made
he was
mistake.
drunk. He makes mistakes. But she decides she's going to tell the police.
He confesses this to her.
Yep.
She calls the police, and what do the police say?
She finds out from him where the body's located. Like, the police would have never found it. And she's drinking a Red Bull, and she drops the Red Bull right where the place is. So she marks it. Like, she's fucking full. She's also Woman in STEM of the Week.
And she's doing that for the cops.
For the cops. They're like farmers on like acres and acres. And he also like cuts up bodies and stuff. Like, oh, he's a hunter.
Yes. Okay. So
which
that part.
I thought this was going to get way more interesting and be like, this is one of the many people he killed. He's not like a serial killer, which was kind of disappointing. But the crazy thing is though, the cops don't protect her.
Pardon?
The cops
she calls the cops. She's like, hey, this guy killed him.
Yeah,
I'm marking where it is.
They bring him in
Okay.
and they are like, we think that you
Killed this
guy, and he denies it. And then when he gets out, she doesn't know if the cops talk to him or not about her. And he calls her and he's like, where are you? And she's like, I cannot be with him. But she has to pretend that she's not like hanging out with the murderer that she just tried to get to prison. But he's 6'4", so she's like, come in, baby. And he looks at her and he doesn't know. But then the cops go to check in on her because she was like, I could get killed right now. They know her name. So they go, Caroline. And then he's like receptive. He goes, how did they know your name?
Oh my God. How are these the dumbest cops in America?
They did not protect her at all. Like that's mostly what you get from the documentary is how like this woman put her life on line and like it really ruined her life.
Yeah.
But then during COVID, she can't tell anyone her story because the cops told her she can't. So she's like losing her mind alone. He's out by the farm. I think something happened, but basically she's like, he's the only person I could like be myself with. So she moves back in with him.
Oh my God. That's insane. I've stayed for some crazy ass things. Okay. And I am not one to talk, but
well, you know what? So this is what happens. He finds out she was the one who told. And
yeah,
obviously she thinks that he's going to kill her. And he comes up to her and he cries and he goes, I shouldn't have put you in that position. And like, I'm so sorry. And like, you did what you had to do. So then she's like, I'm in love with you again. Because she's like, he's honest. He understands me. He sees me. And he's 6'4". So, and they're cute together. So then you're like, who am I rooting for? Ultimately, I'll let you guys watch the end. But they don't.
No, come on.
He
goes
gets
to
like
jail.
12 years.
And he's still in jail. 12 years?
I know. It should have been more, but they weren't able to prove that the guy was alive when he first hit him.
So it's more like a hit and run.
Yeah. So her life was ruined from it, just from meeting this tall guy on Tinder. So just like watch out in these streets.
Oh my God.
And don't drunk drive. He love bombed her, but like he was so nice and stuff. So
and probably just like was a different personality. Like they lie and change their personality.
Do you know what it gives?
It
gives that friend that like is horrible to other people, but they've never been mean to you. And you still hang out with them.
Yeah.
And you hear all these stories and people warn you and you're like, but they're literally nice to me.
Yeah.
And then when they fucking do something crazy, you're like, why didn't I listen? But you're like, because they were being nice to me.
Yeah.
And that's, see the signs. See the signs. But also,
when was this? What year was this? Like how?
During COVID.
Wow,
recent.
so not that long ago.
Also, I forgot to tell you, she's a doctor.
Okay.
She's not a dummy. She's a full doctor.
Okay.
And that's why the police also were like, she's not a vulnerable victim. She's smart. And it's like, just because she's smart doesn't mean she's not vulnerable against
like he's still
a 6'4" alcoholic.
Manipulated her.
Which, look, a 6'4" alcoholic, we've all dabbled.
If I had a goddamn nickel.
When an alcoholic has a crush on you, ooh, he chases your ass.
Yeah, because he can't see.
The voicemails you get.
He thinks you have a twin. Okay?
And her job.
One time I was dating this guy and he was an alcoholic. And he would like try and convince me that he wasn't an alcoholic. And one time we like went out or something.
The way to know if you're an alcoholic is if you have to try to explain someone why you're not an alcoholic. Continue.
He tried to tell me that someone roofied him. I was like, babe, it was you. He's like, no, I'm telling you, like they got it out for me. I'm like, no one slipped something in your 8 drinks that you had.
That you made for yourself.
But honestly, in the moment, I was like, oh my God, it's crazy. Who? I
was low-key to be jealous. I'm like, why did my boyfriend get roofied and not me?
Because he's lying.
During college, I was really scared about everyone getting roofied.
Yeah. I got roofied twice in my adult life.
Oh my God.
And my most recent time, I was probably 26, I think was the last time. It was like a Halloween party. I don't think someone intentionally tried to roofie me. I actually think, which is a great situation. Because I'm like, now I'm picturing the guy who's probably like, I didn't want Paige to drink it. Who the fuck cares about it? I think it was intended for someone else because I grabbed the wrong drink.
With your long fingers. But also,
and so I kind of like did it to myself.
No, stop victim blaming.
No, I didn't. But when you get roofied, it hits
like immediately.
Instantly.
Yeah.
Like I think and the only reason I knew is because it was my first drink.
So there's a nail polish out there that you can dip into drinks and it turns a different color if there's a roofie in it.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And those girls made that like cup hold, like they made like looks like a hair tie that you can like put over your drink.
Also, there's a new camera that these girls invented that's in your beret. No, not beret. It's a hair clip.
Obsessed in my beret.
It's a hair clip. So if you wear a hair clip, it films so you can like get content, whatever, but also it can like protect you in a night out. That would be funny though. Not funny, but if you wake up, you're like, what did I do last night? And then you just watch it with your friends. You're like, that was crazy.
See, in my head, I'm like, you get your boyfriend this new gift and you're like, wear this out every night.
Because you're Russia.
Yeah, because I'm crazy. But it's fun sometimes.
It is. I got the mango pineapple Dunkin refresher. It's so refreshing for a Monday after drinking the night before.
Oh my gosh, this is your first hungover refresher. I got a berry acai refresher and it's just like my new personality recently. I think it is my favorite flavor.
You love that color purple.
Well, I think it's my aura.
Is that your aura?
No, it's pink, but like
yeah. Maybe your aura's changed.
This on a Monday, no.
Pink. It could be pink purple.
I'm pink.
Well, I'll have to DM Michaela and just be like, hey, did Paige's aura change? She's been acting kind of off lately.
She's crimping her hair. Things are crazy.
Also, do I look tan? Oh, okay, never mind.
Not like particular, like.
I did. Actually, I'm sunburned.
Like laid out.
I'm actually quite pink.
Yeah, no, you're not tan.
Yeah.
But it'll turn in like 3 days. When we come back to do Friday's episode, it's your time.
Everyone look the fuck
Buckle
out.
up.
Oh, also, we're going to LA this week.
Oh, yeah.
We're leaving Wednesday.
Yes.
For the Netflix is a Joke. I have gotten a lot of messages being like, we can't wait for the Giggly Squad show. And I'm like, just letting you guys know, it is an interview show.
Yeah.
For the first time ever, we're interviewing people live.
Important people.
Very important. We've written it out. We hope that it goes.
Netflix was like, hey guys, what do you want to name your show? And we were like, hey, what show? And they were like, when you interview Kate Hudson, Mindy Kaling, and Brenna
This isn't an interview show.
And Hannah goes, how about just like Giggly Squad interviews important people? And they go, we love it. And I was like, Hollywood is a joke. Hollywood is a literal joke.
They go, perfect, incredible.
They're like, wow, that's so artsy, so
but
funny.
I also love that they're like, these girls never interview people. This will be perfect. So I've been talking to Gigglers. I'm like, this isn't normal Giggly Squad. Like, we're not like throwing rocks at men. We have to like ask professional, important women questions.
Like Mindy Kaling's gonna be there.
Mindy Kaling, Kate Hudson. Also, Brenda Song has been everywhere on my feed. She like really knows sports.
Yeah,
have you seen her like yelling at everything? So it'll be iconic. I don't know what I'm wearing yet.
Me neither. I'm deciding today.
I don't know what I'm wearing, but us in LA is a different animal.
I know, but we're not staying that long, which
probably good.
Yeah. We could stay the weekend though.
No.
But we have cats.
We do have cats. We have a family. We love you guys so much for giggling with us. Thank you, Dunkin, for sponsoring the episode. And we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.